All right, welcome back. Again, we've had a little hiatus. Well, not hiatus, but basically I didn't record audio. Um, Also, I've decided to try a couple new things. Um, I basically added a few more mods. I don't know if this will come. Yeah, pickable villagers I've had. Uh, so this lets you basically pick up villagers. So we'll try that out. Looks like I need more wool. Luckily, I just made a sheep farm. I thought about putting magnets in this situation would be quite useful, wouldn't it? But we're not going to focus on that for now. I think I've got no wheat left because I can do a wheat farm. The other mods that we put in were this one, disenchant. So basically, you notice I've got like a lot of good enchants. I've got like Fortune 3 enchant. I thought may as well disenchant it. This is basically the best one to do it on fabric. And the other thing I noticed as well was that recently in 121.5, obviously we're still in 121.1, but in 121.5 there is actually. Let's see if this has worked. This might not have worked. Oh yeah, it worked. Because for some reason on Modrin it said 121 and then 121.2, but not 121.1. So this is now the new recipe for the lodestone. So that's good, right? Stone cutter to get chiseled bricks. Isn't that really what I should be doing? There's so many things that like nobody really bothers doing. But I guess it's only because I've played for such a long time that I don't bother doing stuff like that. Other than that, one of the things that I did was to get myself a good way to get down more quickly, right? That was what the last few episodes were really about. Do I even have... I don't really have like a base of operations here at all, do I? I constantly have to go back to the other side. That's an interesting thing. Ouch. I did want some coal though, didn't I? So this is actually probably not a bad spot to get it. Coal, getting coal is a weird thing in later versions, right? Because you just can't find any. How are we doing? Was it B? Let's just get as much coal as we can. Because today we're going to get some diamonds. And we're going to make extensive use of effortless building. This is good. Also going to make a lodestone. So with the lodestone, we're basically able to use a compass. This is real nice, actually. We want to be stacking up on torches as well, of course. Yeah, it does. I don't think that behaviour was always the same in Minecraft, where you would basically close the inventory and it would just go straight back in. Let's make sure we're not going to come across anything weird here. But we're going to want a lot of coal. Because we're going to have a lot of fun with the effortless building. Maybe even do some more shortcuts with it. But yeah, I've actually got a pretty good mod list. The only mod I think left that I would want to add would be Spectrum. Because I really enjoyed playing with that mod. In terms, it's probably the best magic mod in my opinion since Stormcraft. A lot of the yeah, a lot of the other magic mods have not been good. I've not liked those R's ones. It's like, yeah, if you like that sort of thing, it's a bit too like for instance, I don't really like Elder Scrolls, right? I was watching the new version. I was watching Felicia Day play it, and even though I really like her, I did like. To be fair, I did like watching Legend of Grimrock, but she did. That's a really good series on her channel. But when it comes to the real sort of bog standard Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering stuff. I find it really, really dull. It's probably night time already, isn't it? Did we get all the coal? Not quite. May as well have a quick sleep, seems we've got a bed here anyway. Because I want to get down the mines pretty quick, yeah. But obviously I'm aware now you can't find coal underground, so that's why I want to get it all first, basically. Alright, well. Take a little look. There's a bit more there, actually. This is actually probably going to be a fairly good repository for coal. I don't want to go too far in. This will be enough, whatever we find here. Alright, that's going to be enough for at least to get started with our diamond hunt. I could leave the bed there. So how much coal? We got 50. That's not bad. Let's see if we've got anybody. All right. So where exactly is? Let's make sure we've got enough room in our inventory for everything. And what about our wood situation? I thought about getting tree capitator, but it's not really worth it. Or whatever it's, you know, whatever the version is now. See, because potentially all I could, if I want to get rid of trees, I want to have this approach to just doing something like this, right? Right. I mean, why not just do it that way? Because the thing is, like, when it comes to like vein mining and stuff, Effortless Building does vein mining in a weirder sense, but then it also does placement. So basically, negates the need to really have a you know, like a proper vein miner. What I'm going to be looking at underground is basically how to get, you know, how like for instance, say I wanted to use this to go down, right? Let's do it here first before we go underground, so that we sort of got an idea of how we might want to do this. If I wanted to say dig a line down, right? You see, when I go up here, no, there is actually a spot you can do it like that. So I don't really... I was thinking I might need to use shortcuts, but we're going to see how this works. So inventory. Let's put our inventory... we've got 34 wood, that'll be fine for now. I hate to, like... the only one mod that actually, now I think about it, I might get is a ender pouch thing. Now I was hopefully smart and did leave myself clues as to where I put my... I'm sure I put it somewhere around here. There should be some... There we go. These are my blocks to tell me where to go. So basically, the way the elevators work is I'm a level like 70. This is going to get me down to level about minus 50 or so. So that's a big distance. Like that's over 120 blocks in one little thing. Now whether this is a good place to have a little base, I don't know, but I guess we're doing it. We'll put like some torches around. And of course, one thing I completely forgot about is you got this now, haven't you? The copper bulb. If I can find it. Not the bulb. So this is the light source, right? It wasn't there before. So we should try and use those things. I always just end up doing the same stuff again and again. But we do need to have some chests. Let's just get some chests just so we can empty our inventory at this point. Because we've got too much crap on us, basically. Some nice double chests. So that'll be enough. Okay. So what do we not want to bring down with us? Quite a lot, right? We really need as much inventory space as possible for this. I don't really have any iron on me, though. And I've got 2 iron. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? I've got another 8 there. I do have enough, a little bit of wheat as well, which is nice. I'll probably keep the wheat on me, though. Let's see again, what are we not bringing down? No thank you, no thank you. Can't bring down every source of food, right? But what am I putting in here? It's a good question, isn't it? Should try and be a bit quicker with this. I'm really trying to empty it out as much as possible. Really only essentials only, please. What do we need? Don't want to bring that. We're not going to be using our ender pearl down there. This is all rubbish. Actually, this thing I'm going to give up on. Right, we don't want that there, we don't want that there, we don't want this, we don't want this. I'm not going to bring an egg or some wool of random colours. Gold, I think I might just keep the gold on me just because you never know. Like if you need something particular, at least it works, right? Isn't there something that lets you do this? There's a mod that lets you do this, isn't there? What would I need to repair that? Yeah, that's a weird thing. Grindstone does do it, right? And didn't I just chuck away my grindstone? What does the grindstone actually do? So if I put in... Does this work? Doesn't do anything, does it? Repair and disenchant. Oh yeah, only does it like that, which seems very, very stupid. I don't know why you would need to do that, unless it's like... Yeah. Alright, let's see what we've got underground, and let's try and work out a plan. Okay. So we look underground. We're currently at 44 here, right? Now I could have gone deeper because you tend to find diamonds about, I think it's between 51 and 55, but we're quite close.